Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Laureli Shimayo, and this is MeWe Fairs for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have events throughout the Northwest, many online, and this is our online fair. We have 20 practitioners planning to be here today, maybe 21 of us offering our work. We have so many events in the Pacific Northwest and all these events online, and we're excited to be with you. It's free to be here today. We're going to be answering questions from the audience during the first hour. So if you'd like to ask a question of the panel, I encourage you to let us know in the chat that you want to do that. We'll get you in line. We prioritize people that have never asked a question in one of our online fairs before. So let us know if you're new. We'll make sure we get you to the front of the line. We're going to have the practitioners briefly introduce themselves so you get to know who they are, what they're offering today. The first hour, we're going to be all together in this main room, and then the next 3 hours will be in breakout rooms. All the practitioners have public breakout rooms. You'll be able to move in and out of the rooms as much as you want. They're offering all kinds of different things. If you go to jointhefair.com and scroll down, you'll see a flyer that lists information on the practitioners, their specials. Some of them have specials today where you can do work with them at the fair or afterwards. You can sign up for things today for afterwards too. And then there are all kinds of talks and group readings and healings, and some are available for private sessions today too. All right, great. And I see some of you are letting me know in the chat that you want to ask questions. So yeah, Aylin, if you're able to grab those, that would be great, and start putting those in. And let's start doing our introductions. All right, so we're going to start off with Bhadra, Brionna, and Stacey. Go ahead, Bhadra.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'm Bhadra, and I'm a wellness advocate and energy healer. I help teach people how to heal their bodies holistically without using any drugs or chemicals. I was pretty sick a while ago, and I was doing all the things, doing everything I was told to do, and I only got so much better. And then I was introduced to a technology that changed everything for me. These are stem cell patches. They're like a little sticker. You put them on your body, and they activate your stem cells so your body can heal like it did when you were younger. There's no drugs. There's no chemicals. They're patented with clinical trials done. So this is science-backed energy healing. So if you or a loved one are looking for healing in your body and you don't want to keep taking pharmaceuticals and drugs and everything like that because you know that you can't sustain that, come to my talk at 6:15. I'll be giving a presentation, telling my story, and answering your questions for how this technology can help your body heal so that you can live the life you want to live, feeling vibrant and well, as long as you feel like staying on this planet. So come to my talk. I'll put my website in the chat there. And if you have questions and just want to hear this, come on by, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for being here.
Hi, my name is Brionna of Mystic Mantis Arts. I'm an artist, astrologer, Reiki master, tarot reader, and yoga teacher. I came to this work through car accident injury during what's called my astrological Saturn's return. And through that, I had nerve damage, a brain injury. And so I had to really rely on my intuition and alternative modalities of healing to get through that uncertain time. And so I used astrology and Reiki to help kind of navigate through things, Reiki and yoga for healing my body, tarot to help guide me, and then art therapy as a tool to kind of move through it all as well. So today I'm going to be offering Reiki infused astrological tarot readings. I'll be in breakout room 7. I hope to see you there.
Thanks so much, Brionna. Stacey's next, and then we'll have M, and then Susan.
Hi, everyone, and welcome this evening. Blessings to you. My name is Stacey Freeman, and I am a wellness guide and certified vibrational sound therapist. I empower busy women mostly with tools to free themselves from old emotional wounds and swing the pendulum back to balanced mental, physical, and spiritual health. And the way that I do this is through energy resets, so simple exercises that you can do, mindfulness, we can do some explorations there, holistic nutrition, and last but not least, sound therapy, which is for me the most passionate part of my practice, is just because it's done wonders for me as well as for my clients. So ultimately, this is a relaxation technique. This is a way that you can be mindful and help your body, mind, and spirit to relax in conjunction. So this is a great way to do that. I'll be doing a talk to get a little bit more education, so you can explore that with me at 7:30. So I hope you will come to that. And then also in my breakout room, we can do some little mini group sessions as well. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Stacey. We've got M, Susan, and then Leanne.
Hi, everybody. I'm Em, and this is Tarot with Em. I'm a medical intuitive reader. and I do tarot. Thank you for having me.
I'm just going to nudge you a little bit. Could you share a little bit more with people, like how you know that, how did you discover that you were a practitioner, and how did you come to discover what your gifts are? And
Yeah, it started off with me getting sick a lot, and I didn't know what was going on. And I realized when I saw a doctor who is who's spiritual, who told me that I pick up on energies. That's why I'm getting sick, and I'm getting people's symptoms because I am a healer, I guess. Yeah.
great. Thanks so much for sharing a bit more. Susan, and then Leanne, and then Henry. Susan, you're next. Can you unmute and go? Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, Susan, go ahead. Let's get you unmuted. Okay, oops. Go ahead.
Well, I had an experience when I was younger where I had an out-of-body experience, and that got me interested in how we exist beyond the body. And when I was in college, I was able to meet a teacher that had suffered many different kinds of health problems. And through hypnosis, he was able to go into his past lives and flatten all of those. He had actually been on permanent leave because he was dying. And by the time he went back and he flattened all those experiences, he had fully recovered and come back to teaching. And after that experience later, I had been wanting to become a hypnotherapist to help people with past lives and through their past lives. And eventually I was able to get my certification through the Edgar Cayce Institute for Research and Enlightenment. And that's how I'm here today.
Great, thanks so much, Susan. All right, Leanne, Henry, and then Alisha.
Here we are. Hello, my name is Leanne Quaintance. I am a dragon writer and dragon host, a Reiki teacher, a master path mystery school creator, and heartwood healing and communing with trees teacher. Tonight, my focus is bringing you the incredible love and wisdom of dragons. Dragons are some of the most patient, forthright, loving, and kind light beings I have ever met. They wish to help you find your true multidimensional self so that you can move into infinite growth. Tonight, the dragons wish to offer you an activation that helps you to find and walk your true life path. We look forward to loving you and holding you in light. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, sorry everyone, I got my spotlights all mixed up in here. I think Henry's next. Let me get Henry up here. All right, great. Go ahead, Henry.
Hi, it's great to be here tonight and see you all. And I'm Henry India Holden with Holden Metaphysical Consultancy. And I'm a trained life coach, tarotist, so tarot reader, a peer counselor, Reiki master, and I'm also an ordained minister, and I've had mystical experiences throughout my life. It's the second generation, as far as I know. My mom was the same way. And I'm also the creator of the Mystics Tarot and Oracle cards, and more recently, the Earth Grounding Journal, which is about working with the cards, whether it is my deck, the Mystics Tarot, or any deck that you love. And it helps you find your truth and how to shine with that truth. And I think I developed this because that's been my journey, finding my truth. And I discovered upon reading a poem by Mary Oliver, who I love so much, where she said, my work is to love the world. And I read that, and it gives me goosebumps right now because I got goosebumps then. And I was like, yes, that's it. That's my work. My work is to love the world. And I do believe that love causes healing. So I know that you're here this evening because there's something you need and you hope to find that here. So, what might that be? It could be healing. That's oftentimes what we seek. Insights or growth or validation of something that we believe that maybe the world doesn't tend to agree with, or it doesn't tend to take seriously. And whatever it is, I think we all agree that would agree that it's valid. It's valid for sure. And you will find something here that's meaningful to you. And so tonight I'll be working it's not really work. I'll be in room 9 and all evening long, and I will do demonstration readings for you using my Mystics Tarot and Oracle deck, and we'll be working with the Earth Grounding Journal, which is a journal that guides you along the way, how to do a reading that helps you find your truth so that you can shine just as bright as the bright that you really are. And I also can be reached at henry@henryhello.com if you want to shoot me an email if you have a question, and you can check me out or all the different kinds of things that I might say at henryindiaholden.com. So again, I'll be in room 9 and we'll be doing free readings. And I saw in the chat, some people asked if that costs money. And if you want to donate toward the cause, I'd love that. But otherwise, other than that, it's free. So praises and blessings. And I look forward to being with you this evening.
Great, thank you, Henry. Yeah, everything in breakout rooms is free unless the practitioner is saying that it costs something. Some are by donation, some are a very small price. Some it's free to just listen to everyone else, or you pay to get some work done directly with you. Everyone's doing it differently in their breakout rooms. So Henry's are free, and just practitioners, so you all know Henry gets to share longer because Henry's not participating in the intuitive panel. All right, great. And Alisha, I think I skipped you. So Alisha is next, and then we'll have Christina and Drasmin.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alisha. I also go by Ngozi. I'm an ancestral healer and spiritual rights activist. So I focus on helping femme-presenting people heal their generational trauma through many modalities. The main 3 is through Reiki healing, conjuring, and hoodoo. In my practice, I also focus on mind, body, spirit alignment. So I teach all of my clients also about Ayurveda and have my own plant-based line that is open to the public to buy, along with instructional videos. For myself, I got into this work as an intersectional Black femme person in this world, realizing that I had different struggles than other people, and trying to figure out how I had gotten into the marriage I was in, the job that I was in, and still feeling unhappy. And so I went on my own ascension quest and found that I could easily call on my ancestors and spirits as a seer and a conjurer to walk with me on my healing journey. And so I do the same for other people and help them illuminate the parts of themselves that need healing so they can step into their highest form, and also help create a better world and a better future for everyone. So I will be doing a talk today called Alchemizing Sacred Rage, which is one of my favorite topics. I'm a very fiery person, and that will be in room 22. And I've got lots of discounts going on for breakthrough sessions and tarot readings and products as well. So I will also share that. And that is it for me. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Alisha. We've got Christina and then Drasmin and then DoveLight.
Hi, my name is Christina. I'm the owner of Crystal Quartz Metaphysical Shop. I am a celestial mystic. Basically, I am a practitioner of leukemy. I came into this realm open, what they would call, the so-called indigo children with the, the sixth chakra, third eye open. But, obviously throughout my lifetime with the realm we live on, the society we live on, they beat you down and you turn your gifts off because you want to fit in with everyone else. But just like basically Jesus Christ, when I turned 33, everything got turned right back on, to the point where I was even hospitalized because my energetics were upgraded instantly. And I was kept over the weekend because I was having these like neuro migraines, and that's the only thing they could come up as of what the problem was. But basically my energetics were upgraded. Because of this, my birthrights were activated. Also, my genetics were activated, and I have access to cosmic knowledge and wisdom due to these abilities that were activated. And then I was told I have to assist others with, the things that I've gone through to assist others with what they're going through, and having someone that they can talk to, bounce things off, have someone basically in their corner to help them understand what they're going through on the planet at this time as they're ascending, planets ascending. So with that said, I do multidimensional soul intuitive readings. I basically operate in the multidimensional, and I help others understand exactly what that is. So I do have a breakout session at 6:30 in room 3 on the multi-U. I also do cosmic clarity consults, and that's where we kind of dive into some of the things that people are going through and understand why they're getting visitation by ancestors, visitation by guides, quote unquote extraterrestrials or multidimensional beings, dreams that they're having, basically anything and everything that you might be going through. I assist you through that with the consults. Also, after I do my breakout sessions, I will be
just Christina, if you can pull it to a close.
Yeah, I will be offering readings, donation $10, and private sessions for $20. Thank you.
Great, thanks so much, Christina. Drasmin, and then DoveLight, and then we'll have Zane and Cecilia share.
Hi, everyone. I am Drasmin. I'm an artist, a writer, a prayer form dancer, soul purpose activator, trauma-informed empowerment coach, multidimensional sound healer, and a shamanic guide who channels the archangels, dragons, and elementals. I came into who I am and what I do today from a background of both my own personal healing journey as a survivor of all kinds of horrific abuse, plus medical school and psychology study that was divinely rerouted into spiritual study. And it is now an infusion of both Eastern and Western healing modalities with an emphasis on personal use of language and quantum energetics, which is basically the nervous system in the body and its relation to Mother Earth and all beings. So I create spiritual poetry art and have a published book of meditation poetry. I also offer Reiki and tarot sessions live over Zoom, as well as limited in person, create self-guided downloadable content to empower and optimize your being experience, as well as hands-on coachive intensives, a couple seats I open up a year to shift you from surviving to thriving in mind, heart, body, spirit, so you can step fully into your divine, most authentic self. I work with all beings, yet I'm more aligned with those who are highly sensitive and neurodivergent, and I run a Facebook group called Thriving HSP Portal. Today, I'm offering donation-based intuitive tarot readings in my breakout room number 6. And other yummy specials that I'll be sharing there. The last yummy special I do want to share with you here is I have a live event coming up in a few days that is the Emotional Mastery Toolkit. So yeah, I look forward to sharing more of me here in the intuitive panel and in the breakout room. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much. All right, we've got DoveLight, and then we have Zane and Cecilia, and there are a few others that we hope are coming.
Oh, good evening, everybody. My honor and blessings to be here. I'm DoveLight from DoveLightOracle.com, and I'm just an intuitive person. I love readings. I feel like through divine guidance, we can have the awareness that we need in our life to move forward, or sometimes just to be present in our own life. Perhaps seeing something from a different perspective is always help a lot. I do a little bit of everything. So based on the readings, we can work on past life regression, ancestral healing. I do Reiki, not only Reiki, I do a lot of energy healing modalities and sound. I'm a shamanic healer as well. I do shamanic guidance. All my readings involve the angelic realm, the spirit guide, the star beings, and ascended master. Everything is different, but what I love about doing readers, working with spirit, it's the wonder. You never know what you're gonna get, or you never know how fantastic the information comes. So I'm just very grateful and honored to be of service. And I'll be in room 4. Yeah, basically that. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, DoveLight. All right, now we've got Zane and Cecilia sharing together.
So hi guys, my name is Zane Angelic, and I am here today. Oh gosh, how did I get into this, guys? I have so much in common with so many people in this group, so it's really nice to be here. I'm neurodivergent, so I was born with multiple handicaps and issues and things like that. I also got spinal meningitis when I was a baby. That was my first near-death experience at 1.5 years old, which I think turned me on. which led to a very difficult childhood and life experience, I guess. Long story short, though, is I suffered for a long, long time, not knowing what was wrong with me, not knowing any of my issues, not understanding anything, not understanding that I had gifts early on, until I got much older. My life went really, I went the difficult route, I guess. And then I started making some progress with different things like diet, exercise. I started meditating, started making some progress. I had all kinds of really bad issues, guys. Just real quick, let's list some of them: fibromyalgia, bipolar disorder, ADHD, autism spectrum disorder, chronic pain, chronic fatigue, and generally being angry all the time from
and just
14 years
saying,
old.
I know there's so much you could share. Just if you can
Okay,
get
yeah,
to,
sorry.
it's okay.
Good
Just
focus.
get to
So
sharing
anyways,
what it is that you're offering today.
So what I'm offering today is what has turned my life around, which is angelic Reiki, along with some guided meditation. We also do yoga and stuff, but we're not going to do that stuff today. We also do a bunch of other stuff too, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to focus on some angelic Reiki, connecting with the angelic kingdom of light, your higher self, your guides, your angels, and they do a wonderful job. It's a transformational form of Reiki, so it is very, very good at transforming lives, and especially people who are suffering with issues that are very difficult to treat in other ways. So thank you very much. We'll be in room 23. We're going to run 3 healings on the top of the hour every hour.
Great, thanks so much. And you're here with Cecilia, so both of you working together. All right, and let's see. So we also are still hoping to be joined by, let me go get my list, Amber, who does tarot and tea leaf readings, and Erin, who does intuitive insights and past life interpretations, Laureli Hewitt, who does crystal rune readings, RoseMarie does awakening spiritual consciousness with dragon mastery. So we may be joined by them as well. Oh, and I'm Shimayo. I'm an intuitive eye reader, body psychology coach, and matchmaker. I read your eyes, read your soul, and answer questions about your soul, your path, your purpose, and your lessons. And if you want to hang out in the main room with me, because I'm the one that's running the whole fair tonight with some help from Aylin, I can do some sample readings here. Otherwise, I'm going to be running everything tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay. And someone said they like to do sound healing. There's someone here doing sound healing tonight. That's Stacey. There's just tons of stuff going on. Let me put in the chat the list of all the breakout rooms so that you can get a sense of who's here tonight and what they're doing. And I got to start removing the few people on the list that I think we have 1 or 2 that are not coming that we're planning to come. And so we're going to start transitioning over to our intuitive panel. So just all the practitioners that are on the in the fair that are participating in the panel. If you want to answer a question, you want to raise your hand in Zoom. And they've, of course, changed. Oh, here it is. Okay. So under reactions, the bottom bar is the raise hand. So would you raise your hand in Zoom to let me know that you're ready to answer a question? And that's how I know who to call on. We've got a few people in line. We've got Jessica and SSA and Tracy, and they're all new. Thank you so much for getting in line and letting us know that you want to ask a question. All right. So I will take myself off here. And if you want to come up, Jessica. Oh, that was Jessica before. Is that the person that we removed, actually?
No, I'm here.
You're here. All right. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. Let's find where you are and let's bring you up. I got to find where you. Oh, there you are. Okay, cool.
Hi.
Hi. Great. Go ahead and share what your question is.
Well, I kind of tweaked it to make it a 2-part question. I lost my partner, so I want to check and make sure that he's at peace. And I also want to see what my future love life may look like.
Very great. Okay, great. And by the way, practitioners, if you, I guess I got to put myself on screen for this. I'll pull someone off for a moment and put me back up. If you, because we've got so many usually that want to answer. If you go longer than your 45 seconds, I'll kind of do this so you get a sense to pull your answer to a close. All right, so practitioners, who's ready to answer Jessica? Is your deceased love, is he at peace? And then what is your future love life? I can say something about what I hope for your future love life while we're waiting for someone else to share. Oh, and then Cecilia, I'm going to bring you up on screen. You look like you feel feelings really deeply. You're a deeply feeling empathic person, and so I would want you to be with another deeply feeling empathic person. So I think that it works best when we're with people that are similar. So I would want you to be with someone similar in that way. All right, go ahead, Cecilia.
I'm just checking in. I'm getting that he is at peace and he transitioned very gently. And I just, if I have permission to tune into your higher self, I'll ask about your love life.
Absolutely.
Jessica. I'm hearing that you've got some inner work to take care of. And as that starts to take place, your love life is going to just bloom. That's not always what you want to hear, but that's coming from your higher self, not from me.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Who else has an answer for Jessica? DoveLight. Okay, let me get DoveLight up here.
I also get that he is in an abundant and prosper place. Like he's actually figuring out a lot of stuff. He actually does have a lot of relatives in the other side, like things that he felt a little bit suppressed here in the earth. He has that abundance and his soul has been growing into transforming. Especially he's right now in a place where he's healing for the things that he did on earth, in the sense that he felt like sometimes he was waiting too much for things to happen, that he might actually feel like he left life pass by. And so he's dealing with his own soul journey in the other side. I definitely do not feel any negative feelings towards you at all. It's more like his own soul work is continuing in the other side. So, and definitely there is a lot of abundance and prosperity. He was a rich person in heart and soul. So that definitely I can get. Now for your love life, I also get that there is a lot of inner child work to do, because perhaps you might feel defensive in one way or another to start. So you can say that you want a relationship, you're ready for one, but in reality, you have to genuinely ask your inner child if you are generally ready. So I see that there is a lot of things from the past that needs to be removed, like habits or old thinking, something that needs to be worked on in order for you to have a more balanced relationship, to just, it's like giving and receiving, like a more balanced. So that's how the energy of your love life is looking like, to do inner work, especially inner child work regarding balance.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, DoveLight. And let's see, does anyone have anything else for Jessica? Oh, Em, go ahead, Em.
I saw something with you need to take a little bit more risk, and I agree with what the other practitioners were saying. It sounds like you don't take as much as risks in life, and it's like my guides are telling me that you have to be sometimes the risk taker.
Agreed. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Em. And Brionna.
So I'm sensing that they want you to connect with somebody. They want you to find love again, and to honor the connection that you had with your partner, not by staying in grief, but by cherishing that love that it awoke in you and bringing that into your future connections with others, because it's really beautiful when you connect that deeply with someone, when it really changes your life like that. And you know, not to be held back in sorrow and grief forever. Honor the grief and honor, you know, mourn the person in passing, but cherish their memory by honoring the love too, and bringing that forth with you in the future.
Thank you very much.
All right, great. Oh, and great. Okay, thank you so much, Jessica, for your question. And for getting us started. All right. Oh, and you know, there are a few things that I usually say that I didn't say. Let me just go back to say this. So this is a great opportunity for everyone to open to their intuition. So I recommend that you write and scribble of whatever shows up for you, and you can see if what shows through you comes up through you is similar to what we share. It's a way to confirm that you're tapping into the same things that we are. And then we do request, though, that you hold whatever comes through you until we finished answering someone's question. If you want, you can private chat them and ask them if they'd like to hear what came through you that might be for them. Please honor whatever they share. They might feel full. Yeah, so please trust it came through you for another reason. please, I invite you to learn from all that's asked and all that's answered, whether or not we're answering your question. And then also, this is true, I think, whenever you do a reading with someone, and particularly when it's public, when you ask a question, if we go deeper than you want us to go in this format, or we talk about topics that you don't want us sharing about here, please interrupt us and let us know. We want to honor you in the way that we answer. So yeah, thanks so much for letting me break in and share that. All right, next we've got SSA. So SSA, do you want to come up on video? I gotta find where you are. SSA. Are you still here? Oh, there you are. Okay, great.
I'm right here.
Great. And what is your question?
So I just wanted some guidance on my career and income source. I'm kind of like in the middle of like changing careers, and I just need some guidance.
All right, so changing career and you want some guidance. I mean, I'll share a little bit too, just while people are getting hands up. So you look like you have the inspiration talent in your eyes, and the inspiration talent, it's really important that you do something you believe in. You're a very passionate person, and if you don't believe in it, it's hard for you to keep giving your energy to it. So I encourage you to find something that you believe in. The organization does things the way you believe in. They treat their people the way you believe in. So definitely things like that. All right, we've got Alisha with some answers for you. Go ahead, Alisha.
Yeah, so I'm getting that you have to reconnect with your younger self so you can find what it is that you truly love. If you are doing any work right now that is halfway making you happy, it's not the path that you want to be on. So reigniting that spark inside of you and connecting with your inner child and asking them what it is that they want to reveal to you at that time will reveal your path going forward. And so you can also ask for protection or guidance from your ancestors going forward, because they're already on your new path. It's really just a matter of it revealing itself to you. But once you are in your highest vibration, it'll be at your feet.
Okay.
Great, thanks so much for your answer. Christina is next.
Yeah, I'm a piggyback off of what Alisha said. So I did pull 3 cards for you. And the first thing I kind of picked up when you asked your question was you're creative. And even though you feel that you're not on the path you're supposed to be on, you are on the path you're supposed to be on. It's just that you're going to have to do some work along that path. And one of the things that you'll have to do is some energetic clearing, which kind of relates to getting in touch with that inner child, clearing some things out so your creativity can flow. The one I really want to pop out to you is this extraordinary one with the peacock on it, which, you know, with a peacock, that's just ultimate beauty right there. So that's ultimate creative energy that you have in you that you have to do some clearing so it can flow properly. So don't feel that your career path has to be something that's your full-time job. It could be something that you love to do on the side that might grow into a full-time job. Start somewhere so you get those energies flowing, and then just see how it progresses without concentrating on the money side of it. I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Great, and then we've got RoseMarie is next.
Hi, SSA, can you hear me?
Yes.
I teach metaphysics, and what I see is an opportunity to kind of touch base with yourself and ask yourself those questions, because in your subconscious, you know what it is that makes you happy. And so you need to reconnect with that. So what I would recommend is spending a few moments with yourself and asking yourself those questions over a couple of days and writing down those answers and seeing where that directs you to. Ask yourself who you need to come in contact to take you to that career opportunity, and also ask yourself what it is that you want to get out of this next opportunity. Because the last thing you want to do is, you know, walk out the door and walk into a great opportunity and find out it's something that you really aren't interested in, or You've committed yourself and it's not something that's going to take you or make you happy. So start with asking yourself those deep interpersonal questions. What do you want? Where do you want to go? And where do you want to end up?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, RoseMarie. We've got Leanne next.
Hello. I want to support and confirm everything else that everyone has said. It's time for love. Love is the word that I'm hearing over and over, and the word that I want to support for you as you walk this new journey, as you step into this new path. The question is, am I going to love this? Because as you started talking about work inside, I was feeling as if some part of you was saying, but I don't want to work. It's because it's time for love, time to step into love. It's time to step into your joy, your happiness, all the words that the others have said before. Yes, it is time for that now.
Thank you.
And then Brionna.
So I also have the inspiration for the intuitive eye reading, and I just gotta say, if it doesn't light you up, it's not for you. So find what lights you up. And if you've been in a place where you're unhappy at your work, or you're going through the motions out of survival, there's a lot of fear vibration that needs to be shed. And so I find, doing activities that you're already passionate about, getting out in nature, away from the normal 9-to-5 routine, breaking out of what keeps you in that fear vibration is going to help provide clarity for you. And I've actually, through astrology, helped a lot of people transition out of the normal workplace into finding what they're more passionate about, to find a path of service and joy. And through that, it's really important to create space and stillness so that you can hear your inner voice and have it rise up to give you clarity. That fear, being in that fear vibration, is going to block a lot of your intuitive nature and being able to see what lights you up.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, great. Thanks so much, SSA, for jumping in and letting us answer.
Thank you.
And next we've got Tracy. Tracy, did you want to come up and ask? I'm Tracy. I'm looking for your video. If you want to come up here, you can also just unmute. Oh, there you are. Okay, great. Tracy, yeah, what is your question?
Just asking for some next steps, career, love, just, yeah.
Okay, on anything, everything. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. And sometimes I just jump in while people are waiting, while soon hands go up. It looks like self-love and empowerment, trusting yourself, knowing that you're capable is really important. So I think looking back at all the things you've accomplished and really celebrating all the things that you've done seems important. So I encourage you really to make lists. And if you have trouble thinking of things, start with just small things. Yeah. All right, let's see. I thought I said, oh, let's see. So we've got Drasmin is the next practitioner. Let me get you up here so you can ask or you can answer. Drasmin, where are you? Can you turn on your video? There we go.
There's my face and my voice.
All right.
I believe Tracy, right? Can't see your face. Anyways, I'm tuning into your beautiful face wherever you are. There's so many people here, but what I immediately got for you was the next step is to really bring into harmony your mind, heart, body, your spirit, and how you are using your energy. So basically look at the day, break it down, 24 hours a day, 24 slices of pizza, and how are you consuming those 24 hours a day? And are you in balance within that? Because the more you come into balance within yourself, within how you are feeding your mind, your heart, your body, your spirit for self, and in connection with others, then that's going to bring greater clarity on the next steps. But just deep inner harmony and looking at all of the emotions that arise as you fine tune little things every day and every breath is what I got for you coming in.
Thanks, Drasmin. We've got RoseMarie next, and then DoveLight, and then Brionna, and then M.
Hi, Tracy. You are bopping around on the screen. So every time I look at you, you bop someplace else. It is good to see you. What I got from you is that the love vibration, the energy vibration that you're holding inside isn't spurring you to your next level. You're ready to do something, but you don't have that power force inside you that's going to push you into your, a lot of us call it the ego, but because the energy is low, you're not pulling from your heart the power to push you through. So I would recommend maybe talking to some folks about Reiki healing, energy healing, or maybe doing some chakra clearing on your own, sitting and clearing your root and sacral chakra, re-energizing it with that love vibration so that your ego can take charge again, because our ego is what guides us. And the love energy is what is the direction that takes us either to the benefit of others or to conquering or taking over others less powerful. But once you have that balance, so once you put that love energy and clear that energy back into your sacral and your root chakra, your ego chakra will begin to generate that vibration and that power again. And then remember to put that love into it. And then you'll be excited about things. And it'll be easy then for you to decide what it is you want, because you have an idea, you're just not excited about it. And I think that's what I'm feeling. Good luck, Tracy.
Thanks so much, RoseMarie. We've got DoveLight and Brionna.
Very quickly for career, I got you have to remember that every step that you're taking is guiding you towards the purpose so you can make a difference. So basically what I'm getting is that you need to rest. Too much thinking, too much going, too much flowing, which is fine. It has their cycles, but they also will love for you to balance with resting so you can go back within and meditate. Because sometimes we have this passion and these ideas and we want to move, and that's great. But we also need to balance to be able to listen, almost like divine feminine when we are receptive to our inner guidance, wisdom, and then the divine masculine when we go get and take action. So there is a lot of action, which is good, but they would love for you to balance it with resting, meditating, going within. A moment of breathing, they say. And regarding love, I feel like you're a great warrior of love, but it's also to be aware of your own armor. Like protection is good, but just ask yourself, how much am I protecting myself from a possible relation coming into my life, and how much I will allow. There is also this in love. I see that you're very independent. You're very abundant. You're very like, I can do this on my own, which is beautiful. And that naturally attract people. They can see the beauty in you. They can see you. It's just that we need to work a little bit of on energetic armor. That's a little, it's not really, I don't feel anything negative out of it. That's what I'm picking up for the next steps. Thank you.
Thank you, DoveLight. And next, Brionna, and then Cecilia.
Hi, so I'm getting the sense that there's a need to break out of routine, try something new, more specifically with your physical spaces. When we stay, particularly like in indoor spaces, energy can kind of get a little bit stagnant as it creates kind of a vibrational pattern, if you will. So you'll hear me talk about a lot about going into nature because it's really great for cleansing and resetting our energy. And particularly if you have been in a particular vibrational holding pattern, getting out in nature can not only clear things for you, but it can also give you new visual feasts for your eyes to absorb and allow you to gain different downloads and insights that can give you new direction. But if you are feeling stagnant at all, definitely cleanse your physical spaces also.
Great, thanks. And then Cecilia.
Hi, what I got come in is looking to what invites you outside your comfort zone. Push yourself to step forward to participate, and especially the areas where you'd normally shy away from. If something's coming forward, they're saying to, as you do that, new opportunities are going to arise, and opportunities that you'd never even thought of. And it will be quite a surprise. So they're saying, ask yourself, where are you kind of holding yourself back from? and they're actually hidden gems. And I agree with the nature. I used to love to go and put my hands on trees. I fake checking my shoe when people are coming.
Hi, can anyone hear me? I can't hear anything.
Yeah, we got you, Lorelai. We
Okay,
got you.
great. Sorry, I got dumped into a breakout room somehow, and I don't know. Is someone still answering?
We're ready for the next one, Lorelai.
Okay, great. Let's see. So the next question is, that was Tracy. So Stephanie.
Hi, everybody. I was just wanting to know about, I feel like I'm going through a transition, but in my, like, I feel like I'm open and ready for love, but I feel like through this transition, I don't know if that's like holding me back. And I just, you know, like I try to do my own readings for myself, but I feel like I could only tap into so much of my own energy because I also do like tarot readings for like YouTube. So I'm tapping into like everybody's energy too. So it's like, I kind of want to get like different perspective on it.
What's the question?
Like basically like I feel like I'm open and ready for love. Like I'm not looking particularly, you know, but like I feel like I'm also going through like a transition now to where it's like transitioning me to that point.
Okay, great. And let's see. So, oh yeah, RoseMarie. Go ahead, RoseMarie.
Hi, Stephanie. I picked up the energy. There's a lot of energy that you've taken in and that you're putting out there on a continual basis. I would recommend basically taking moments and quieting yourself and breaking away from all of that other energy and just allowing yourself to be you and to connect with the Akash. That's that energy that's pulling in all of that knowledge of everyone else. So when you quiet your mind, you're able to streamline what it is that you're focusing on. And then when you allow that energy to transition to you specifically and different aspects of your life, it could be anything from love to career, it will start to bring to you the things that will help you. And if you're in a state of allowance, you're not forcing it. And so it's not like you're in a war or a battle to collect. When you allow it, it just comes. So I recommend just quieting your mind and stepping back, disconnecting from all of that other Akash energy that you tap into when you're doing your readings and so on, and just focus on you for a moment by bringing that energy, making it centered again.
Great. And next we have Brionna, DoveLight, and Alisha. And actually, yeah, I think Alisha hasn't answered much yet. So maybe we could have Alisha go first. Oh yeah.
Okay. So immediately what I got for you is, I think because you do all the readings, you have a lot of energetic clutter and it's stuck around your sacral. And so it can't flow all the way up to your heart. Like this is on fire, this is on fire, this is on fire, but it's stuck down here. And so doing energetic clearing on yourself for a little bit of a longer period, maybe like in the morning and then in the evening, and then recognizing the energy that you want to receive for love, because love appears in your life when you reflect what you want. So if you can decide on the type of energy of love you exactly want to receive for yourself, it can begin to show up in your life. But definitely doing the clearing, like I'm just getting ancestors are like, there's too much going on right now. And so you got to like clear it so it can flow all the way up and you can reflect it out in front of you.
Great. Thank you so much. So we've got Brionna and DoveLight.
So as I step more into doing online readings for other people, I've learned a lot from practitioners who do like large online group readings, and a couple of things that they do for like helping with the cleansing to not absorb or retain all that extra energy. Salt cleansing. So you can take some like pink Himalayan salt with you in the shower and like use it on your body. Or something I like to do with that is mix like a salt water in a spray bottle and like kind of mist myself and walk into it if I can't hop in the shower. And then if you're having difficulty reading for yourself, I suggest getting a separate deck that you only use for your readings for you and have it connect to your energies and not like connected to everybody else's energy. And then maybe trying some readings in nature too, so it's not as connected to like the group of, the online. And then as far as, real quick, as far as love goes, we have Venus retrograde in Leo starting on the 22nd. So a good time to reflect on relationships and what you're looking for in love.
Thanks so much. And then next we've got DoveLight.
One of the gifts of being born an empath, it's also boundary. So it can feel a little bit triggering at the beginning, especially when we don't know what's going on, we don't have guidance, but we have to remember we are not victims. We cannot fall in victim mentality. Just as we have our challenges becoming an empath, there are other people who have many different challenges, like any human have. So we have to remember for everything obstacle or challenge there is in our life, there is always a solution. We have to believe, even if we don't know it, there is always a solution. Now, the first thing that I was picking up when I was listening to your voice, it's a little bit of sadness and hesitations towards an energy of past romantic relationships. I feel like you're definitely an abundant person. You can see your beauty, you can see your value now. However, there is a little bit of, I don't want to, it's not something big, but it's like a sadness, like you needed to say something out, or something needed to come out from your throat chakra, that you needed to speak out about a relationship from the past, like that didn't went so well, especially in the romantic area. So I will highly recommend you, the emotions are energies and they're expressed different than the mind. So I would definitely recommend you art, music, dancing, journaling for you to move that energy. It's gonna move, just move, feel it, breathe it, trust the space. You will be able to do it because thoughts create your reality and you have to trust. You generally have to trust there is someone there for you, that it's meant to be for you, and it's gonna be a healthy relationship. I'm just getting that for now.
Thanks so much, DoveLight. And then Cecilia.
So I just wanted to quickly add, being empaths, we tend to take on when you do the readings, to make sure that you're clearly cutting cords and disconnecting your energy and clearing your energy in between, because that's where the pilot's going to come, and taking your Epsom baths, having some magnesium, doing all of that kind of work is going to help pull that energy out. And of course, going in nature and wrapping your hands around trees. I'm a tree hugger, so I've always got that one, right? And it's amazing how much other people will pull that energy off of me when I'm stuck and go, wow, I was so heavy, but I didn't realize it. And I was so busy helping others and not helping myself. So keep that in mind. We tend to do that. Thanks.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you, Stephanie, for letting us support you with answers.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, all of us practitioners helping take care of each other. And we got Xavier coming up next. All right, Xavier, what is your question today?
Hi, I'm just kind of looking for next steps and how to kind of get from a feeling of unstuck.
From a feeling of unstuck?
Yeah, like being in a place of feeling unstuck after some challenging events.
Okay, great. So what are some next steps? Great. All right, we've got, let's see, what order did you all come in? RoseMarie and then Alisha?
Hi, Xavier. What I believe you're experiencing is what we call the dark night of the soul. We go through these a lot in our life. Different events affect us. You put your nose to the grindstone and then you wake up one day and say, You know, why is this happening? Why am I here? How can I get out of it? But just know there's something that you're going through right now that's taking you to the next level of your personal development. So what I would recommend is really taking a moment and doing some reflecting on where you've come through, where you are, and how it's making you feel. Ask yourself, what would you like to see out of this? And what is it showing you? And then give yourself some time, because you'll start to get some flashes. And then one moment, it'll just seem to, the answer will come, and it'll come with a burst of energy that will just take you over the top. It's like one day you'll wake up and it'll feel like 100 pounds have just been lifted off your shoulders. But it starts with that interflexion. And like I said, that's what that dark night is, an opportunity for us to see that there's something that will take us to the next level. So you're at a transition, but you really, to sit down and ask yourself those questions will bring the answer to you. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Alicia's next, and then Christina.
Hi. So I immediately got for you to rely on high vibrational foods. So eat very, very close to the earth, like things that are coming straight out of the earth, because I'm getting a lot of bodily slow movements. And so you have to focus on giving your body the high vibration so you can become the high vibration, because you don't quite have the energy to do it yourself yet, but your body knows how to lift your spirits without having to rely on your mind. So if you have the means to go to farmer's market and really putting your hands on the food and eating outside, even on the ground in nature, is going to be very uplifting for you. So hope that helps.
Great, thank you. We've got Christina next.
Hi, Xavier. There's a couple of things that came through, but the main thing that popped out was you need to ground. So if you have grass or park or somewhere around you, take them shoes off and walk on the grass. You got to let that energy that's stuck in your body right now somewhere to go. So give it to earth. That's the one way to kind of clear this stuck feeling that you're having. The other thing that I got is you're on a certain path and it's trying to get you into a flow and trust in the process, but you're fighting against it because it's scared. You're new to it. So accept that some of these rocks that you're hitting on this river that you're on, it's okay to hit them and bounce off and then go another direction and then hit another rock and flow around that direction. But as long as you stay in the flow and realize you're going to hit these obstacles and you accept these obstacles, you won't fight against it so much. And then the other thing that I got to help you release some of this energy that's stuck in you, cry. It's okay to cry. Get in the shower and then just let it come out, or go into a dark space in your room and just let it out. Holding all this stuff in, it's not going to help the process. Cry, let it out. I hope that helps.
And maybe I want to make explicit what I think other people are sensing. I think you asked that you said that you're feeling unstuck after making it through a hard time. And I think that other people are sensing that there's more to do, more to release, more to loosen. Okay, great. So we've got, looks like Brionna is next. Go ahead.
I want to piggyback real quick on the crying aspect. Your brain actually releases different healing chemicals depending on the kind of crying that you do. So it's even very physically a form of healing for you. And then the other thing I wanted to share is, I'm sure you've heard about Mercury retrograde. We don't have that right now, but we have a couple other planets in retrograde, and Venus is preparing to turn retrograde also. And so what this really means is a great time for reflection, for turning inward and kind of reviewing different areas of your life that the retrogrades are aspecting, and figuring out what you need to restructure to make a plan to move forward when they go direct.
Great, thank you. All right, I think we are running out of time. I put, so I've got some things in the chat. So thank you so much, Xavier. Thank you so much for letting us support you. Thanks for asking. So I put some things in the chat. We have enter the drawing. So if you would give us some feedback today about your experience and what we're contributing.
Laureli.
To you. Hold on one moment, Zoe. We'd love to get your feedback, and we'll put you in a drawing for a free 30-minute session with one of us of your choice, of those of us that are participating in the drawing. And then we're getting ready to split into breakout rooms. And so I put the first few talks in the chat. You can also see all of the talks, and I call them talks. These are all the different things that people are doing in their breakout rooms. So we're going to be splitting up so that all of the practitioners are going into their public breakout rooms, and you are welcome to go in and out of the public breakout rooms as much as you want throughout the rest of the evening. And these are the public rooms. There are private rooms that are clearly labeled as private rooms. Please don't go into those unless you're invited to go into one of them with a practitioner. So the public rooms are labeled with a number, the practitioner's name, and what they're generally offering. And then they're offering, oh gosh, so many different experiences. Some are offering educational talks, some are doing group readings and healings, some for free, some by donation, some for a small price. If you want to do a private session, some of us are available to do a private session at the fair. We'll be able to tell you that. Everyone will be able to tell you that in their breakout room if they're available for that, and then you'll arrange and go into a private room with that practitioner. Some of us have specials where you can sign up today to do a session later, or some of us have specials available like for the next week or so where you can sign up to work with us later. Zoe, did you have a question about how the fair works, or what did you want to?
Yeah, so I was going to ask my question to the practitioners.
Sorry, Zoe, we can't do that right now. Sorry, you can go around to each room and you'll be able to talk to practitioners as they have time, but we don't have time for that right now. We've already worked with a bunch of new people that were here for the first time that had questions. All right, great. Oh yeah, so practitioners, some of you need, that's right. So practitioners, if anyone needs to be able to share their screen or record, let me know so I can make you a co-host. So I've got one of you, I'm making you a co-host right now. I think probably Henry is another one of those. Let me go find where Henry is. If Henry's not here right now, I gotta go figure that out with Henry. All right. Oh, there's Henry. There's Henry. Okay, great. So well, let's see. So everyone is basically released to go to their breakout room. So practitioners and vendors, everyone should be able to move themselves to their rooms. Let me, maybe let's just close up and turn off the recording. So you're welcome to join any of our events. We have so many more events online and in the Pacific Northwest, and you can learn about more of those at mewefairs.com, MEWEFAIRS.com. And all of the online events are at jointhefair.com or joinmeweonline.com. Thanks for watching the video.